morning, children. Today we will be doing a new lesson in our English literature. It is a poem. The name of the poem is The Fly. It is on page 21 of your English literature book. Please open your books and get ready. Okay, in this poem is about a fly, a very tiny creature. So, can you tell me something about a fly? Anything? A fly is a very tiny insect. It has beautiful wings. If you look at a fly carefully, you will see it has transparent wings which shine with the colors of the rainbow. And it has very large dark eyes. It might be, some people say, oh, they are very dirty. Of course, they sit on rubbish and they sit on your food and spread diseases. But if you really look at a fly, without thinking of all those things, then it is a very pretty, beautiful creature. Okay. Now, let us do the poem. The Fly. How large unto the tiny fly must little things appear. A rosebud, like a featherbed, its prickle, like a spear. Imagine you are a fly and you fly into a room, your own bedroom. How large the bedroom will look to you. It will look as big as a football field, a football stadium, because the fly is very, very tiny. So, this little fly, for a fly, a rosebud, it's a tiny flower for us, but for a fly it is like a huge feather bed, soft and springy. Its prickle like a spear means prickle is a thorn of the rose bush, okay? It is very tiny, isn't it? But for a fly, it is like a spear, a very long pole attached to an arrowhead, a spear. A dewdrop, like a looking glass. Imagine the tiny dewdrop on a leaf in the morning. It's like a huge looking glass, like a mirror. A hair like golden wire. So, one hair. Imagine how thick your hair is. It's so thin. And for a fly, it looks like a golden wire. The smallest grain of mustard seed, as fierce as coals of fire. Mustard seeds are very, very tiny black seeds. You can ask your mother to show you mustard seeds at home. Okay, it is so tiny and round, looks like millet. But for a fly, it is like coals of fire. A loaf of bread. Just imagine a loaf of bread on the table. It looks small to us, but to a fly, it is like a lofty hill, a very high hill. A wasp. A cruel leopard. A wasp is a tiny, a little bigger than a fly. It's like a bee, but a little bigger than a bee. It's like, so for a fly, a wasp is like a cruel leopard because wasps usually eat insects. And specks of sail as bright to see. And those tiny grains of salt, sail is salt, those tiny grains of salt as bright to see as lambkins to a shepherd. So for a fly, those tiny grains of salt looks like little baby lambs, baby sheep, okay? So I hope you liked the poem. Please read this poem nicely, okay? And I will be doing some more on this topic in the next class. Thank you.